And now, your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
A good Tuesday morning to you, East Texas. We're starting today off on a very quiet note out there. Once again, we have clear skies, and those temperatures right now, they're down into the upper 40s here in the city of Tyler, about 48 degrees with winds south at around 7 miles an hour. And really statewide, we're not looking at much happening this morning because of that high pressure that's in place, and we're really not going to have really any clouds as we go through the afternoon. So very similar to what we had on our Monday. And temperature wise right now, once again, the coldest spot in the country is right here. Well, not the country, in the state, excuse me, is right here into eastern Texas, where we have those temperatures in the upper 30s and lower 40s right now. So you can see that here. Center is down to about 37, Nacogdoches at 40, as well as Lufkin and Hemp Hill. And then a little farther to the north, even some 50s up into Sulphur Springs and right at 50 in Palestine. As we look here at those highs today, we're going to be climbing into the 70s, so things are going to be warming up, very similar to our Monday, where we'll have a lot of sunshine and those warm temperatures. And then as we go into our Wednesday morning, looks like things will be just a little bit warmer than what we have out there today, with most of us being in those 50s, but still a couple of spots likely to dip into the 40s. And looking here over the next 7 days, 72 is that normal high temperature. We're going to be above that by up to 10 degrees here as we go through the rest of this week. And then into early next week, looks like we'll start out in the 60s. So some cooler weather will return by next week. And as we look here at those lows, we're going to be on an upward trend through Friday morning, then 50s here for your weekend, and then likely going to see near 40, maybe even some 30s, at least temporarily, as we head into the beginning of next week. And then looking beyond that, more towards the middle part of November, it appears that above normal temperatures will return here to the area. And at the same time, we could start to see some of those rain chances return to the forecast as well. But here through the near term, over the next 7 days, certainly no rain in that forecast. And as we look here at what we've seen percent of normal wise rainfall over the past 30 days, all this orange area here is below normal. So most of us have seen below normal rainfall, and you combine that with the fact that each afternoon humidity values are going to be pretty low, down into the 30 to 40% range here for most of us. And then that combined with wind speeds that could gust maybe upwards of 20 miles per hour as we go through the rest of this week, then you have a recipe for some heightened fire danger out there. So we are going to be looking for that potential here as we go through the day today and really through the rest of this week, with that fire danger, moderate to high levels out there today and really through the rest of this week. So with that said, we only have 2 counties left with those burn bans, San Augustine and Trinity counties, but all of East Texas is still dry. So if you are going to burn outdoors, make sure that you do so carefully. Take those precautions, because we do still indeed have those dry conditions out there. But we're going to look at a lot of sunshine today. 76 is going to be that high temperature with south winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight we'll see lows dip down into the 50s, mostly clear skies, and then we'll look for those temperatures to warm up each afternoon as we go through the rest of this week. Looks like highs will be in the 80s here through Saturday, with some 60s into early next week. And then we'll be looking at a similar story for us across deep East Texas, with plenty of sunshine, and those temperatures, they're going to be down into the 60s for those highs after some warm conditions here through the weekend as we go into early next week.
Okay, should be a great week here, Braden. We appreciate that. We'll have that job board posting in just a couple of minutes right here on your Tuesday.